also must be working on his wheels because that was sensational. So we now focus our attention after two elite women and men's 1500s. We go to another elite women's 1500 in the women's B race with hip number 1, Bridget Brammer. Number 2, Kelsey Vickery. Number 3, Chloe Richardson. Number 4, Katie Egan, or Caitlin Egan, apologies. Number 5, Sophie Coltish. Number 6, Daisy Sudholes. Number 7, Sarah Howe. Number 8, Sophie Westcott. And number 9, Bridie Hill. Number 10, Eliza Lepere. Number 11, Abigail Thomas. I thought that was it. Number 12, Rebecca Waters. Number 13, Nicolette Lesberg. Number 14, Kiara Flavel. Number 15, Freya Dess. Number 16, I'm very sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce the first name.
That's Neve.
Neve, thank you so much. Neve Tabbitt. And number 17, Vanessa Wilson. So a loaded field.
I didn't know either until I asked one day.
Oh, yeah, thank you for that. I would have butchered it and it would have been extremely embarrassing.
Nah, now you know forever.
So as our ladies get ready, they're in the starters' hands. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Officially, Jared Clifford has re-broken his world record. Only a few weeks after setting it, sensational efforts. And he just consistently proves you can do anything you put your mind to. That is a classification record for Jared Clifford, the two-time world champion. It's not every day you get to see a world record. So a massive congratulations to you, Jared Clifford. And for anybody here watching along who thinks this looks like a bit of fun, absolutely sign up to your local athletics club. They're always looking for numbers and always looking for people to participate. So if you get the chance, get down to a lovely squad and make the most of what is actually a great social sport. You can see around the crowd tonight, it is loaded with friends, family, fans, officials, everybody included. As we're away now in our women's B 1500 metres, they're going to sort themselves out early, but it looks like a pretty hot pace to start it off. As our ladies now are going to find their rhythm through the first 100, tightly bunched as expected, and they'll try and sort it out. It's our Lilydale athlete in Kiara Flavel. She's going to lead them out. And so there's not a lot of pushing and shoving, which is good to see. You don't really want to see anybody fall over or take a tumble in these races, but it does happen, particularly when they're as bunched up as this. We have ladies now out in lane 4. So everybody jostling for a forward position. No one happy to settle towards the rear. And it's still Kiara Flavel. She is leading from Sophie Coltish. Right next to them there is Bridie Hill and Katie Egan on the inside. So they're going to come through in 54 seconds through the first 300. So they're moving quite nicely. On the outside now from Glenn Huntley will be Sophie Howe. And she might be able to make her way around. She's running very wide on the bend, so hopefully she can tuck in there. But our early race leader still has it. 72 seconds. So they're looking incredibly smooth here. I'm just going to wind this race up. It looks like they're starting to string out a bit now, so maybe the pace is being injected a little bit into this second lap. As they started to really nicely work into it. And out the front, I believe, is still Sarah Howe. And I may have that wrong, so we'll wait for them to come around so we can get a look at the numbers. Katie Egan there in third place on the outside. She's looking extremely comfortable. And Kiara Flavel, who was our early race leader, she's now tucked into the inside. So I was incorrect. It's Rebecca Waters leading us out. Sophie Coltish, she's been around the front for the entirety of the race. She's still sitting there on the outside. And now Daisy Sudholes is starting to make a move. Back from there is actually our Box Hill athlete and Sophie Westcott. And we've had a fall there, unfortunately, and that is from our hip number 5, Sophie Coltish, but she's straight back up. And hopefully she can pin herself back onto the pack. But Rebecca Waters, she is still leading it out. Nobody looking to really take over from her. Everyone looking pretty comfortable. So they've gone through in about 2:28. So the ladies are starting to get after it. Katie Egan, She's in third place there. She's looking strong, so if she can just get on the shoulders, she might be able to make her presence felt, and that's exactly what she's doing now. So our early race leader, Kiara Flavel, has not gone anywhere, and she may take over again. So she's going to keep that pace consistent. 100, that's a lie. We have about 550 metres to go. I'm too excited. Rebecca Waters, still got it. Katie Egan, and in the sandwich between there is Kiara Flavel. So they have made some room. Sophie Westcott from Box Hill, she may be able to pull this secondary pack through, and right behind them there as well is Vanessa Wilson of Glen Huntly. So now she starts to get up onto the shoulder of Sophie Wilson, and she says, I don't want the shoulder, I want to get on the front pack. So we've got a lap to go, 3:22, and is our early race leader in Kiara Flavel. She's going to lead them through. Rebecca Waters, Katie Egan, and Vanessa Wilson, she has come from behind the secondary pack, and she's going to pick up Katie Egan with 300 metres to go. So just watch out for her. She might have a little bit of something with 300 metres to go. The track is moving, and the one moving quickest on it is Kiara Flavel. So our Lilydale Yarra Rangers athlete, 250 metres to go. She has maybe broken this tether. She's starting to snap it. Katie Egan, I said she might get overtaken, but she's held on there in third place. And the sandwich in between them there, Rebecca Waters, who did a lot of work early. So they've gone through in about 4 minutes with 200 metres to go. Kiara Flavel, Yarra Rangers, she is now about 15 metres in front of the rest of the pack. And it doesn't look like anybody's going to get near her. So 4:50 is her best time, or her seeded time. So Kiara Flavel, 100 metres to go, 4:20 on the clock. She's going to blow that seeded time and potential PB out of the waters. She's looking for a time in that 4:30s mark. So Kiara Flavel, she's going to come down to the wire. 4:33, 4:34, so that's 16 seconds faster than her seeded time. Phenomenal effort. Rebecca Waters now on the outside there, who's come out of the clouds, was Daisy Sudholt. She did a lot of work early. Katie Egan through now. Not only that, but we see Abigail Thomas, Sophie Westcott come through. Our next Glen Huntly athlete coming through, and around the 4:50 mark is Sarah Howe, as our rest of our ladies now come through the finish line. So fantastic racing. Sophie Coltish now. And to round it out, Freya Dess. So fantastic racing from our ladies there in the B1500. But Kiara Flavel,